So Ovid was a Roman writer, wrote a lot of poetry, and he wrote an entire book called Metamorphoses, which was all about changing and shapeshifting. And one of the stories in there, which relates to kind of more modern phenomena, more modern kind of more in horror movies than folklore, but obviously still some people believe these creatures are real and out there, is werewolves. So for the Romans, they were called versipelles, which literally means turn skin.
Okay.
So it doesn't necessarily relate to a wolf at that time.
Yeah.
But these are creatures who could change their skin, essentially, which literally would be turning into a different creature. But there is a story, an account, and I think it was Ovid who kind of told the story of a person who was traveling and encounters a soldier on his journey, and the soldier was on their own, and start having a conversation. It's late at night, and they kind of say, "Oh, late at night, dangerous on the road. Be careful." And I think I think they met at some point, and then they end up traveling on the road. Actually, I think that was it. They met at a party, and then they end up traveling on the road separately. But then he encounters the soldier later on.
Yeah.
The soldier is standing in a field in the moonlight, completely naked, and decides to pee in a circle around himself. And then before this character's eyes, turns into a wolf.
Wow.
And runs off. And so this is kind of...
this is a wolf rather than like a werewolf.
That is a specific... Yeah, so a wolf. So not a human-shaped wolf. It is just a wolf.
Yeah.
At least that's how it's described.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then runs off. And he I don't think he sees the wolf again. But it's kind of... He then goes on to the next town and tells the story.